Mr. Gorski, we paid him $103,000 to sit home for 6 months, $35,000 on a forensics audit, and we found no criminal wrongdoing. Is that correct? Nothing criminal?
I have no comment. Continue.
Mr. Gagliardi, do you want to answer?
No, you can direct your questions to the chair.
Oh, okay. I guess it's basically that we don't care about the taxpayer money, that, you know, we don't like the guy, so we're going to get rid of him any way we can. With health insurance, did we negotiate for new health insurance? Are the teachers going under the state plan?
Mr. Gagliardi, that's not something we can comment on at this point, is it?
I thought you just said you settled the contract. Am I wrong?
So the reason that the board has been cautious about releasing the details is because the contract
Okay.
needs to be ratified, and you don't want to be accused of circumventing.
Yes. No, I understand.
Okay.
I was a PBA president. I understand totally.
Okay, you got it. Thank you, sir.
My next question is, Mr. Gagliardi does a fine job. We paid Mary Smith $200,000 to be our attorney. Why can't we just pay Mr. Gagliardi to be our attorney? Why are we paying hourly? My understanding is that we're over $350,000 probably in attorney fees, when if Mr. Gagliardi was our in-house attorney, he would just be our attorney. Like, I don't understand why we don't have an in-house attorney. Like, is that a possibility that we could get one instead of just paying fees after fees after fees after fees? I mean, we're talking about, I'd rather see the money going towards education, and that's why I don't really Oprah things, because I understand it costs money. Like other people who Oprah'd everything before they were on the board. Am I going to get an answer or no? No? Ms. Ratner brought up Ms. Roth. It's my understanding that Ms. Roth's been in our district for 30 years, and she's leaving to go to another school district. I have to question why. You don't leave a place after 30 years to go somewhere else. I look at the resignations. I talk to teachers. Teachers talk to me all the time. I live in Monroe. They said that they're treated poorly, they're not respected, their cut every ways is from the teachers. Let me talk about truancy too. When Nomick was the truant officer, we had several cases that went to municipal court. My understanding is that there hasn't been any cases. I was told by somebody that there's a child in middle school that's missed over 70 days of school, and there's been no action taken. And I know you're not going to answer me, but I'd just like to know, do we have truant people, and are we doing things? Because I know that we sign truant complaints at least 20 a year for the last 10 years, and my understanding is there hasn't been one truant complaint, and I'm sure every kid's not going to school. I could guarantee that. My other question is, why do we only hire 4 part-time armed security? Shouldn't we have hired 6? And shouldn't we have the security guards come in when before care starts at 7? And since you have 2, leave at 7 at night? Can I make a suggestion? You take the Barclay Brook and Brookside School, if you're not going to put 2 people there, and put the kids in aftercare in one school. And same thing with Applegarth and Oak Tree. It does no good for them kids if a guy's in Oak Tree and something happens in Applegarth or vice versa. I mean, it's simple. Hire 2 people or move the aftercare kids to one school if we're worried about student safety. I've also been told by numerous staff members that there's part-time security guys working in the school not using level 3 holsters with drop-in holsters. It means if a fight breaks out, something happens, your gun could easily fall out. So I'd like you to check into that. I've also heard that the middle school's out of
Thank you.
control.
Your time is up.
Oh. Okay.
And security is not something that we are going to discuss publicly here.
No, I
as
know.
that is a,
I'm making
I'm sorry, your
suggestions.
time is up. Your time is up.
I'm
Thank
making
you.
suggestions to you to make the school safer.
Our schools are very safe, and we take safety of the utmost importance, and we have put measures in place and made changes across the district this year that have increased our security. Thank you very much. Anybody else wishing to speak?